Going on, guys? Time for some IMSA at Le Mans, or help me out here, RJ. Circuit de 24. Is it Heures du Mans?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. One of those Frenchy words.
I don't know whether to put one safety wing on or not. No, forget it. Let's do it.
They're asking for a thumbs up or down at the flag stand if you think the track is ready or not.
Why aren't we in the same split?
Pit road is closed.
You're better than me, RJ.
That's what I like to hear. Alright, go there.
Good luck, RJ. Yeah, so this is my first race at Le Mans. That's about all there needs to be said. Done some practice, a couple of practice sessions, and then of course practice for the race here. Feel comfortable enough to race, but you know, just wanted to get out here and get my feet wet on this awesome track. Definitely a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to running it more.
No fun. This is serious racing.
Serious racing, you're right.
Everyone comes onto iRacing for fun. Come on.
No, it's not a game. I mean, jeez.
Sheesh.
Setup wise, I took a click of wing off, and that's it. I wasn't bold enough to do anything more than that. Tried it with two clicks of wing, and it just felt kind of iffy in the corners for me, just because first time running this track and not that proficient at this car track combination. So I took a click off just to try to reduce the amount of penalty I get on the straights, and feels okay. We'll see how it does on worn tires and lots of fuel and yeah, all that.
Zero wing, baby.
Woohoo! So RJ and I are different splits, as you might have noticed. Only 6 GT3 cars in my split. How many you got in yours, RJ?
Well, there's only 7, and there's 15 GTEs. So I mean, they could have put us. They could have put us in the same race. I'm just saying.
Yes, could have. I mean, it's a big enough track, right?
You'll be lining up behind the 16.
Well, that's well.
You guys rolling yet?
Yep. Just about. The GT3 field doesn't seem to want to go anywhere.
Behind the 11.
We're just putting gear here.
$75-minute race.
Yeah, we got a while. So pop yourself some popcorn, James, and get ready to go. Of course, that's assuming every fan we have watching's name is James, which is a possibility.
And they have popcorn.
And they have popcorn.
I hate when we catch up with the pack a little bit.
Do you guys have like a popular brand of popcorn there?
Not that I can think of. There's something with like kissed in the name. I don't know. I can't think what the name is.
Come on back.
Ours is Orville Redenbacher's kind of the.
Yeah, that's not a name anyone over here would have heard. Look.
Here's a couple more. So we are big popcorn fans at the Molinax house. We have a popcorn popper, like you literally put the kernels in it and the butter and, you know, make it fresh.
Alright, dude, get those belts.
There go the jets.
Get that thing cleaned out real well. Get a couple holes on that thing. Go.
Honestly, I usually go for the microwave just because I'm lazy. I do see the jets, and that's killing my frames per second, let me tell you.
Oh, that pace car's off. Everybody on the coast. Green flag.
Wow, I got myself on a terrible line through that first chicane.
We've already had a 4X, not me, but another car had a 4X before we even took the green flag.
hearing lots of stopped here, stopped there, stopped everywhere sort of messages. Oh, yeah. A couple of GTEs making out with each other.
It's always a good thing, I think.
A lot of angry chat messages going on by the look of it.
That's one thing I noticed on the roadside. There's more text messages than voice chat. On the oval side, there's more voice chat.
Yeah, it might be the language because, you know, there's a lot of more different languages, and I think people just use preset messages and stuff like that.
Yeah, to do, presumably to do oval pavement racing, you gotta have a southern accent.
Does help.
Which I seem to fit that.
James is interested. I'm racing Adu Villa here in GT3. Oh, the GT3 pole guy is trying to overtake me, so something's happened there.
Left side. Still there. Clear. Left side. And clear. Up, one off course. One off course.
Yeah, we got a GTE stuck with all the GT3s at the minute. I think he's just the same pace.
Yeah, I'm seeing that here. I just got overtaken by a couple of GTs that had spun out earlier, but they're intermingled with the GT3s for sure.
Clear him.
Already used up 7 litres. 2 gallons?
2 gallons, yeah. Just took a look.
I've been meaning to make a wall chart for all this stuff.
Left side. You're clear.
Oh, I hate it when these guys do this. They cut past me, cut in front of me, and then slam on brakes.
Yep.
Could have waited till a little bit safer part of the track to do that, but I realize you're in
It's
a
a
hurry.
bit of a dick move.
I mean, we've only got, you know, an hour and 11 minutes to go, so
Shit.
you got places to be.
Gotta get a move on, yeah. Shit. God damn it, I just got screwed there.
Wow, this is the first time I made it through that chicane as well as I ever did, or that part of the track, so I'm improving.
I just made a call, it was a good call. I got blocked out of the last chicane, and GT3 popped out behind me and a GTE trying to get past, and they were trying to go 3 wide through turn 1 and I would have been 4 wide. So I was like, I don't want any of that, and then they crashed with each other and sent each other off the track, so that was a good Foster's good call there for James. That's what they sort of Foster advertised. Good call, mate.
Foster's a good call on, I assume that's some sort of sports instant replay thing for what sport?
No, it's just a normal advert.
See, in the U.S., it's Foster's is Australian for beer. It's the tag on here in the U.S. For our international fans that were interested in the different marketing slogans of beer, There you go.
Yeah, sometimes we do racing as well. Yeah, it's all backing up. There's two guys weaving with each other like they're battling on the last lap of the race for the win.
Now, nobody wants to watch the stream of a 1300 iRacing road racer in an IMSA race. They would rather hear our banter, so.
Yeah.
Although one GT just put it in the wall up there, so. Needs to say I may gain a little bit.
Struggling to settle in just with the race pace and the full fuel. It's like I'm still getting the confidence in the car.
I'm doing okay. I don't have anybody to draft with, which kind of sucks. Like there's cars each side of me.
I had to slow down. I'm sorry.
I just passed the guy who was very cleverly trying to do a slowdown penalty, I think. Somehow I'm actually slower than some of these guys on the straight. I don't understand. Is there more to a setup than wing setting? You know, I don't get it.
Beats me.
It's like you just can't turn up in the baseline and win anymore, you know.
I'm accustomed to setting up cars that only turn left. This whole left-right thing is,
Yeah.
you know, I don't get it.
Is it tight on the entry, in the middle, or the exit? There we go. Easy.
Done. Just a rebound. Done. I think virtual racing school is a phenomenal product, but it kind of sucks for the casual racer because guys just don't post setups anymore because everybody's going to VRS because it's like, I'm not going to spend my time working on setup. We're going to just go here and
That's true.
buy one. So, crap. Yeah, I just spun it. Sorry, I didn't hit anything, so we're good.
Why not?
Back in the rhythm.
Well, you know.
It's more fun when you hit things.
Yeah, it's that corner right before you get off on pit road, and I just carried a little bit too much speed through there.
Aye.
This is alright.
Plenty of time to make it up anyway. Alright, fifth. Guy got back past me, Adu got back, but I wasn't defending too hard, trying to get in a rhythm really.
Alright, so we're running 5th in class. Where are you at, RJ?
5th!
Nice.
5th's the place to be then.
Apparently. That's what all the cool kids are doing.
You're making me
That was a little
sad,
rough.
Ryan.
It's way late braking there. Unfortunately, I was able to get it lowered down. Woo!
It's a little slidey jump over a curb, but we're alright. I just matched my qualifying time, so it can't have been that good.
Ah, we're up to fourth. Somebody must have crashed out or something. Ah, crap. Stop.
Having fun with the brakes?
And just slid it a little bit.
Apparently I can pit optionally in 2.5 laps. I mean, that's quite a long way around here, but still.
Yeah.
Otherwise I've got 11 laps left.
It says I need 10 gallons, so sounds about right.
Gallons.
I know, right?
Strangely, track temperature is one thing that makes much more sense to me straight away, just because I understand, you know, like 40 degrees centigrade is hot. Like, I get that.
Yeah.
So I was used to the other one anyway, but that makes more sense. We've said this before. I think growing up in the UK, you're equipped for neither fully imperial nor fully metric, unfortunately.
Yeah, because you guys are kind of a mixed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just all imperial. We just decided we're not going to be like anyone else in the world. Even though metric is so much easier to understand. It's a lot cleaner.
Leader pit road.
Ah, leader's pitting early. Short pitting. I don't think you can make it from here.
No, not according to me, you can't.
Wonder if he's got damage. Alright, so I'm faster than the guy behind me. So I just need to keep it clean and I'll should beat him. The guy in front of me I think is just too quick. I'm not going to be able to do anything.
I might see if I can look after my tyres a bit better than some of these guys.
Ah, that's not going to help anybody.
Oh no, what happened?
Spun it again.
You hit something this time.
Nope.
That's alright.
carrying too much speed into that last corner.
I think that's the thing here, rather than the wing. I think that's the thing that makes the difference.
Slowing
Trying to
down.
avoid any big movements. See, you know.
It's alright, I'm faster than him, so now I have a goal to go get him.
Oh, I got my Road A license back earlier, by the way.
Nice.
I didn't even realise I didn't have it anymore. It was a bit of a surprise. It sort of came out and says, you've got your Road A license. I was like, oh, I thought I already had that.
Oh, great.
Apparently not.
You stole something from me.
Yeah. I've got questions now.
Yeah, I think that was my 2X, maybe 4X, so. But this race is long enough, I should be able to make a good SR jump. Wow, I just cannot stop this car today. Alright, let's get in the rhythm, Eric. Come on.
Have you just bought Le Mans, or did you have it before?
I'm sorry?
Have you only just bought the track?
Like a month or so ago, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Kind of had those credits in the accounts, like, well, I need to spend them, so what's a good track to buy? Le Mans. I think I bought Circuit in the Americas at the same time. Yeah, you must have had a really, really bad string of races there, RJ, and you were just so frustrated that you forgot that you lost your A license. This would be a really bad track to have your brake pedal stick.
Good one to have your accelerator stick, though.
Yeah, except for those, some of those tight portions.
Well, maybe.
Twisty bits.
Maybe there's no good place for those things to happen.
Talladega and Daytona.
Touche.
In a sprint car. Sprint cup car. Or truck. Because if you get a slam on brakes, you're probably wrecking anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Sure.
Alright, I made it through that corner without spinning.
Yeah.
Progress.
I'm on lap 6 and I haven't done anything crazy yet, so hopefully we can keep that up. Not much happening for me. I got 5 seconds either way at the minute. The nearest traffic is a DP, 1 minute 52 back. So he's going to take at least a few laps, I think. I think they're about 20 seconds a lap faster, give or take.
I've got the GTE is 2 minutes and 6 seconds back.
I've got a GTE 54 seconds back, but he's been dropping back since the start of the race. So.
I need you to slow down. They want you to slow down.
$51 minutes left.
Is that all?
That's it.
So we've got nearly one IMSA race left. One normal IMSA race.
So I'm catching the other GT3 car and a GTE car. Seem to be catching the GT3 car on top speed, so maybe he's running full wing and I'm not.
Could be. So 3 laps all within like half a second of each other in a row, so that's I feel like that's pretty good round here.
Consistency, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I was going on to the first straight and I thought I took too much curb, but apparently you can get away with a bit more there. I wouldn't want to try it without testing it properly though.
Yeah,
Oh, the guy behind me is just pitted, so he's going for it.
Test it now, why not? What do you gotta lose? I could pit now, but what's the point?
I suppose the only point to be is that you've still got not much fuel to add, and the tyres are in pretty good shape. That's the only benefit I can think of, because otherwise, yeah, you're going to be running double fuel tank for a while to most people. So I don't know. Oh wow, he's still in the pit now. It shouldn't take that long to pit, should it? Maybe he took tyre.
I see it as I don't have any traffic around me, and so if I pit, I'm probably going to be in the middle of that GTE pack, so
Yeah.
keep them behind me as long as I can.
I don't know if the GTE is all lap or not, I don't know.
Probably me. Because I'm running like 406s, 407s.
I don't know how quick the GTEs go, to be honest.
Or you're running what?
401 last time.
Yeah, so you're like 6 seconds faster than me, so that probably won't catch you.
Probably not that. It's probably the spins. Probably the spins.
Yeah, that too. Well, no, I'm talking about without spinning. I'm running 406s and 7s. I'm just that slow.
Well, still, it might have been a bit more fun if we'd had the whole GT3 field in one race, but there you go. That's the way the split crumbles.
I wish they would work on the splitting a little bit and kind of say, well, if you're between this and this, we'll, you know.
Well, I think that's what they do. It's, I suppose it's always hard to like get it right for every occasion. You know?
Because a track this big, you know, a big field is not going to be as noticeable as like Lime Rock.
Yeah, that's not even splits though. That's they just keep it the same for the whole season, don't they? I think.
I wish they would adjust it based on track size, but then again, where you're, you know, you'd have some guys running for the championships and stuff, being like, well, you got to be consistent. I can see this track really is made for a prototype because it's so pointy.
I think it was just made for whatever the fastest cars they had to race were, I think.
Yeah. I don't know why Formula One doesn't come here, just not enough twisty bits.
Dunno. I think it's because it's not a permanent track. They only get it out once a year.
Oh really? I didn't know that. Well, it's not street. It's not street courses. So, is there a short version ran, or like what happens when it's not? What happens when it's not 24 hours on Le Mans?
It's all roads. You can see down the straights.
So
It's roads. It's like highway, freeways and stuff.
okay. I didn't really notice. I saw the KFC. That's about it. What a shame. All these stands and buildings and stuff. And it's only once a year.
Yeah. Well, they do have a short version of the track called the Bugatti circuit. I don't know. I think that might be permanent. But I don't know how much racing happens on it. iRacing didn't scan it for some reason. It seems a bit of a waste when you've done all the rest of it.
Yeah, that's true.
This track, because of the length, it kind of shows how bad the iRacing relative is, you know, for being like inconsistent. It jumps up and down by like 4 or 5 seconds at a time sometimes. Like the gaps to people. I'm wondering if the prototypes will even get to me, because they might have to pit earlier or pit an extra time or something. Probably not an extra time, but I think they have a smaller tank. So. I said I can go another 6 laps, so let's do it.
Yeah, that's gonna be what mine says when I get up there.
Oh, what? The guy who was racing behind me is just disconnected.
Maybe James helping you out.
Yeah. Well, he might have wrecked it, I don't know, but I just saw he disconnected. So. Well, that makes this race a little less interesting.
Yeah, once it gets spread out, it is kind of dull. I thought you put that 8-speed transmission in this thing.
No, I didn't get around to it. We ran out of money.
Ah, man. So I need a couple extra gears there. Just tops out in 6th.
Spent it all on paint jobs.
Those don't make you faster, sir.
I can't even see my paint job. I don't know why I bothered. I forgot I changed it. I don't even remember what I changed it to now.
Mine's the solid black team paint. It's just black and then just the yellow Racing Joy Motorsports boxes.
Yeah. How can I not remember what it is? I only just changed it.
I can't answer that, sir.
It's still got my old paint on, that's why as well. That's weird.
Should have paid for the premium trading paints.
Yeah, that's weird. I guess in trading paints isn't working, it's just I've still got this on my computer or something.
Everybody else can see your paint, do you?
Maybe. Or maybe trading paints just doesn't work that quick. Got a yellow flag for something. He's dropped it, the guy ahead. It's gained about 4 seconds there, I think.
Get back there, bud, about 5 away.
My butt's going a bit numb now. So I'd share.
Yeah, best thing I ever did was build this cockpit. Using a real car seat, not some
That's true.
$100 gang spot seat or something. Especially all the back issues I've had, like,
Yeah.
you know, I gotta, even sleeping in a hotel for a night, like my back's all, Tried to sleep at the hospital that one night with my grandma this past weekend. Oh, it didn't happen. Hospital. Go ahead.
Carry on.
Gonna say the hospital chair that they had that, you know, burst to a bed. It's awful.
Kind of hit or miss, isn't it?
Oh, it was horrendous. Like, it didn't lay all the way back, and just there's this weird angle that was just awful. So I got like maybe 2 hours of mediocre sleep. Anyway, go ahead.
I was going to say I am using a slightly better desk chair than I was, but still a desk chair. So it's got an armrest, so my arms are a little more comfortable, but that's about it.
I don't know if space is concerned, but see, I think as much as you game, you might want to invest in a Butto or something.
Yeah, space is the thing, really.
Plus you got the Mac, so you know that's kind of designed for with a monitor mount. I don't know, maybe an iMac you can mount it on a Visa mount. I don't know.
I'm sure someone's come up with something. I mean, the stand on a Mac is attached to it. You can't really take that off.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could break it off, but you wouldn't get it back on.
The Dell All-in-Ones we had were kind of like iMac knockoffs. They could be mounted on Visa mounts.
You know what? I'd probably do it as a whole thing. I'd probably like put a rig together if I put together a gaming PC just for iRacing or something. That's probably when I'd do it, because if it's just I wouldn't get enough out of it, and I don't have the space otherwise.
I saw this one guy build a rig. It's an ottoman, and then it folds out into a gaming rig. So the ottoman bay becomes like the cockpit. Like, damn, that's pretty awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Got one to dirt coming back on.
What do you mean by an ottoman?
Footstool.
I think I know. Oh, okay.
Like, you
Yeah,
know, what you prop your feet on when you're sitting on the couch. It's that. It just lifts up and rotates. Wow, that's crazy. But I think his is, you know, hooks up to like a TV. It's not a monitor. It's not built in. It's just the steering wheel and everything is in one piece. I made a pass for position.
Yeah. Nice. Whereabouts?
I'm now in 4th.
Cool.
He actually, I was closing in on him, so I could tell he was pushing a little hard, and then he just pushed too hard. Still in 5th.
Yep. Cool. I'm still on a nice streak of 401s, but I had a pretty bad first sector, so. The streak's in danger.
last lap was a 4:08.6.
Ah. The prototype pitted before he got to me, so he won't overtake me until pretty late in the race, I don't think. And I think it's just going to be him too. I can't even see the other prototype anywhere on the relative.
I got the GTE leader is 38 seconds back, so I'm probably gonna run a couple more laps, and then once he gets close, I'll probably pit before he catches me, so that a good chunk of the GTE field will pass me while I'm in the pits.
Well, they've probably still got to pit as well, though.
True. Yeah, but I would rather pit, get my stop done, and not have to deal with traffic. That way I can pass them back when they're in the pits.
It's looking like it's going to be about 20 laps total, I think, give or take. Which doesn't sound that much, does it? But it is.
This track it is. $30 minutes, 31 minutes to go.
To like role play it a bit, we'll pretend we're in the last 30 minutes of the 24-hour race. Make it a bit more exciting.
I would be a lot more tired.
No, if you just woken up, you wouldn't.
Yeah, my arms
Actually, I'm pretty tired when I wake up. Actually,
my arms will be a lot sore. How about that?
oh, another 4:01. It's got to be about 6 or 7 in a row, I think. Not that you can tell there's not much action, though I'm keeping note of this, but it's like a slightly faster version of Truck Simulator a minute, this race, really.
That's a stretch, but okay. I don't remember battling anybody for position in Truck Simulator.
That's true.
Guess you could. See who can get to the depot first.
Yeah. Still got 3 to go. I mean, I've just started the lap, so 3 to go, I think. So it's a pit.
Alright.
For me, anyway. I don't know if Joel says the same thing. I suppose it does.
Yeah. I'm on the same lap. .405.2, so picked it up a little bit.
Nice.
And just lost it right there. Bentley's car just lost my speed. GTE car's 24 seconds lap back, so I'll probably pit in a couple laps.
Yeah, I've got a 9th place GTE about 15 seconds back, and the DP's 40 seconds back, so it might not even pass me on track, I don't know. Oh, I got a bit greedy there around one of the fast turns and had a bit of a wobble. Nothing too serious, but just like a little warning. It's like, ah, come on now. car ahead, so the fourth place car is only 14 seconds ahead, which isn't too much in the grand scheme of things around here. So
how was that an off track? Are you kidding me?
I didn't know you could get it off track.
Well, a slowdown. Like, I had a tire just over the curb. That's being stingy.
Got the slowdown penalty.
Yeah, I'm just bitching.
Damn, I broke my streak of 401s. But I went quicker, so it was alright. And then I had to slide through the first chicane just to like check my ego again. I got a 359.
Wow, good job.
I was all like, hey, I got a 359, and then went in straight away, messed up the turn one.
QT 16 seconds back, I'm gonna just go another lap.
Yeah, I'm only 4 seconds off the pace of those front guys.
He'll catch me this lap, but it'll be alright. I messed up that first chicane, but I still had a 405, so that was a better lap minus that one little mistake.
Yeah, the time kind of comes and goes in pretty big kind of amounts around here.
Alright, so GT leader pitted, so that probably buys me a couple more laps.
I've only got 1.5 laps to go till pit anyway.
I got 2. It's because you're laying down those quick laps, man. You're burning more fuel.
Could be.
Alright, now I get your rhythm, my man.
So wow, the GTEs have to pit before us. Huh.
Yeah? Maybe.
Interesting.
I don't know.
We'll see.
I guess every car's different.
They're now 50 seconds back, so. $22 minutes.
Yep. It's weird in practice, it's quite hard to get into a rhythm. Once you're in a race, you do find the rhythm somewhere. I don't know. It's quite fun. Like, I don't feel bored with the driving challenge. GTE 3 seconds behind, so I think he might catch me before I pit, but we'll see.
So keep trimming it
Nice.
down. I gotta pit this lap.
Yeah, me too.
Crap. Yeah, it's crazy here. You get the fuel low indicator like on the lap you're gonna pit.
Yeah. Yeah, I noticed that. Tires feel pretty good though. I definitely don't think there's any need for tires. Just distracted having the GTE car behind. I just missed, you know, I just try and get on the throttle a bit too early or whatever.
Man, get a rhythm.
Alright, here we go, pit time.
Alright.
Nice seeing you here.
How in the world was that a cut course penalty? I don't even know where I cut the course at.
Oh my god! I get in the pit lane, it's a chance to just move my ass a bit. Felt way better than it should have done. Hey, I got my pit limiter on this time as well, so you know, that's an improvement.
Yeah, that's improvement.
Alright, good to go. The guy just pitted ahead of me though.
You guys got 5 laps to go.
I suppose so. It's like 4 to 6 it says.
It's pretty big variance around here.
Well, I just lost 5 seconds to the guy ahead, I don't know how.
to.
I mean, I was a little bit of an angle in my box, but all that, yeah.
How much fuel did you put in?
I don't know. It does it by itself, Eric. It's magic. There's about 51 litres, so you work that one out. 51. What?
Pit limiter on, fuel set. Take an extra gallon. Hey, no damage. Good job.
Right, looks like it's cut my fuel pretty fine, so I don't know if that other guy would have taken less, but I can't imagine it.
Maybe he'll run out. Maybe he didn't pay for the full version. He got the trial and the trial expired. And then
I'm on the free version of James's one.
ah, crap. Well, I'll just bend it.
What, properly?
Killed my arrow, but I think I'm gonna be alright. It's not steering. It's not bent. Steering's not bent. I guess I just came through that corner with fuel and old tires.
Yeah, I had a couple of. I missed about my first 3 or 4 braking points on this lap. But yeah, it's just about half a tank, isn't it? Or just under half a tank, so it's quite a difference from what you did the last lap.
Yep.
Well, the GTE leader's taken all sorts of time out of me, but I don't know how many of the rest will catch me.
Left side. Still there. Clear, clear, clear.
Yeah, the GTE leader just passed me and he cut straight back in front. It's like, come on, man.
Come on, man. Yeah, it's killing my top speed, but it's alright. Nothing I can do about it now. Got a huge gap on the next car, so we'll be alright. 11 minutes, RJ.
Nearly there. I keep making a little bit of time back on the guy ahead. I'm gonna have to have a look after and see why I lost so much time at the pit. I always assume it's just me fiddling around with fuel myself and guessing, but maybe I'm doing something else.
Okay.
And this car is a tank. To take a hard hit like I gave it into the rail, and I'm still going and haven't really lost that much pace. It's insane.
It's true.
I think I'm noticing it on left-hand turns because the car shifts to that right front and don't have as much downforce. But other than that, it's coming along. I'm 44 seconds back of the second place car, currently in third. I think the lap I pitted, the second place GT3 car must have wrecked or something. He was just sitting in the pits.
Yeah, the second best GTE car just caught me at the end of the S's, and then I couldn't tell if he was going left or right. So he kind of had back off and we had a 0x, so that could have been worse.
So, part of you wants to be like, come on man, you've been going at this for over an hour and you're doing that, but it's like, well, I guess it's the first time he's seen a GT3 car all day, so.
Probably. I think so. It was just really awkward timing more than anything. That's all it was, really. What happened there? Nothing.
Okay.
It was just a... Ooh.
Slow on. Left side. Know you're coming. Still there. Clear. On your left. Still there. Clear.
Yeah, even the GTEs are having to lift into turn 1 by the look of it.
Nice. Getting passed by some of the lead GTE traffic now.
Yeah, I had the 3rd place car go, and that's it, I think. Everyone else is about 50 seconds back, so.
Wow, the leader, I don't know if it's GTE or GT3 leader's pitting, so must gonna be short on fuel or wrecked.
Or both.
Yeah, they ran out of fuel and then ended, yeah. .406 with damage, so I'm much slower than what I was doing with a clean car.
Well, that'd make sense, wouldn't it? Because I suppose it's not hurting you down the straight. It's just the corners.
Somebody behind me just wrecked and just called out somebody. Or started spinning and we're telling everybody else, hey, I'm spinning. Don't hit me.
Does it sound like they're spinning? They're like,
Yeah, that, exactly. So I can cut that curve, but I can't cut the other curve. That makes no sense.
white flag.
Blue flag, blue flag.
So I'm going to have about a lap and a half too much fuel. Flag, blue flag.
Well, you know what they say.
Left side. Clear, clear.
Who and what?
You'd rather have too much fuel than too
To
little.
the right.
Oh. Oh, the guy ahead just pulled over to let the GTE through. That can't be right. Is he that cocky? Does he think his 16-second lead's so good, does he? Bastard.
Wow. My clock says 20 seconds, so this has to be the last lap.
Should be, but it's not based on you, it's based on the leader.
I know. White flag. Traction control just kicked in. Thank you for letting me know I don't have enough fuel, because that's good, because I only need to get around to the start-finish line.
That's true. Yeah, most of the time, you know, just for fun, I'll do the out lap at the, or the in lap at the end of the race. I'm probably not going to bother around here, I don't think. It's a bit too long.
Left side. Clear.
This is going to be interesting because it says I have 7/10 of a lap to complete, but only 4/10 of fuel.
Okay, well, good luck with that.
And I put in an extra gallon. I don't know, wait, I have 4/10 of a lap left to run and 6/10 of a lap of fuel. Okay.
Come on.
That
mate.
sounds a little better. I don't know, we're about to find out.
Good race, guys. Right,
guess the damage did hurt my fuel mileage. I think that's the guess, you know, having a bent up hood isn't as aerodynamic as a flat hood.
Not generally, no. I think I'll save my fast lap. I'll be happy.
Alright, so we brought it home in third. About a minute behind the class leader, so we now have the spins. Who knows? Might have second.
Yeah, you finished though. It's a pretty long, tough race to finish for your first times.
I agree.